Jerry there?
No, he isn't.
Hi fam!
Hey.
So, we just finished our trip to Paris, our very first leg of the trip. We're about 1 week into our year-long trip. So we just wanted to share with you some of our favorite things, which was mainly, I would say, exploring the neighborhoods and eating all the things.
Yeah. Eat.
Yeah, so bakeries on every street, which is my dream come true. And definitely our evening at Chez Germain, that was like the highlight for me. So we'll go ahead and go into detail with those.
Yeah. Our first favorite thing to do is to actually just explore. We tend to stay away from like a lot of the touristy stuff. There are so many like places in Paris where you can get a really good angle of the Eiffel Tower. You don't necessarily have to go up, and those lines can be long.
Yeah, the best views of the Eiffel Tower are actually not right next to the Eiffel Tower or even in that park. It's sort of like the neighborhoods around it, especially if you can get up on a hill. It's the best, like on top of the
Trocadero, yeah.
That's probably the best. Yeah, so pretty much any tourist point, if you walk maybe half a mile to a mile out and then just kind of circle around there, that's like the best places to go. So every little neighborhood has its own like market street, or literally like market that has like a grocer or a bakery and a pastry shop.
Yeah. That's actually one of my favorite things about the city is each place specialize in whatever they sell. You know, it's not like for us where you go to Costco and you can buy, you know, everything in enormous amounts. In Paris, it's like, you know, there's a boulangerie, which it's a bakery. You know, she can get her baguettes, all her breads, all her eclairs, all the things I don't know, croissants, all the things I don't normally eat. I've pretty much eaten on this trip so far. Things like cheese shops or fromageries, and if you don't know what cheese you're looking at and it's super overwhelming, that's okay. You can ask if maybe they speak a little English.
Actually, yeah, we got around pretty okay with our below elementary French. If you just
Sorry, Miss Schroeder, I should have paid attention a little more. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you can kind of get away with just like the bonjour, parlez-vous anglais, and most of them will be like, oh, little, and then they'll just have
and it's like better English than you. So.
Yeah, conversation. So yeah, just walking around, there's a lot of, if you're not trying to spend all your money in one place, then there's a lot of food stands, a lot of crepe stands, little cafes here and there, so it definitely pays to like walk around and look for those. We did a lot of snacking, which is probably better, but we would just pick up pastry here, go over there, get a crepe, you know, sit down at a coffee shop. One of our favorite coffee spots was Poulier, and that was, I believe, sort of in the like Louvre neighborhood, but just up north. You really have to do your research because, I mean, coffee is everywhere, but not all of them are good.
So our most favorite thing to do in Paris was eat at Chez Germain. And we were lucky enough to meet the owner who bought it from the original owner. His name's Frederick, and he was amazing, like not just as a host, but you know, he kind of talked to us like we kind of knew him for a while, and like super friendly. And yeah, and so to the food, like for appetizers, you know, I had the most amazing foie gras ever. I don't remember it being that good when I made it in culinary school. I remember being tasty, but this was by far the best I've ever had.
I had a very fancy cocoa bean soup. Emulsified cocoa beans frothed to look like cappuccino with a poached egg sitting in the center. It was delicious.
Yeah.
Super rich, creamy, savory. I didn't share any of it.
No.
Sorry. And escargot.
Yeah, and my brother had the escargot, and the last time me and him had it, we were on a cruise ship, and it was pretty good. The cruise ship was the first time I've had it, so I was kind of excited to have it here, and just watching my brother like trying to take out the snail, and it was pretty funny, but he got the hang of it after like a couple, so.
And it was surprisingly good. My first time having escargot. The texture's not what you would think it is, so it's delicious.
For our mains, I had a slow cooked veal. Yeah, veal. That was really good too. The meat was, super soft and had a lot of vegetables actually, which is nice.
Yeah, because we've been eating a lot of bread and cheese, which I have no complaints about. But anyways, so we had that. We had an Argentinian steak, and we had scallops. The scallops are amazing.
Yeah, they're pretty big too.
Yeah, but they're still only 4 or 5. It's never enough. Never enough.
Never enough bread. Never enough scallops.
And because we didn't want the evening to end, we stuck around for dessert. We asked Frederick what he would recommend, and he gave us a hot lava cake and a sabayon.
Sabayon.
Which is, I guess, it can come either cold or hot, but this one was a hot one. And it's essentially like a custard pudding baked with a bunch of fresh fruit, which was like delicious. Like, I love chocolate, but that I preferred over the hot lava cake.
He surprised us with another dessert, roasted pears, and just because we were his favorite table of the night, and it was really good. Honestly, we didn't want it to end. Like, it was a really nice experience.
But that's also kind of the great thing about, I guess, the French lifestyle. Maybe, I'm not sure if that's like a Parisian lifestyle, but everything is kind of take your time. There's never any rush, especially when you're eating. You'll have to ask for the check because no one's going to rush you out the door, which is a really nice change of pace compared to back at home. Yeah, so I think that's about it.
Yeah. I do want to thank my brother and his new wife, for hanging out with us on their honeymoon. Like, we really appreciate being able to hang out with family on our first country out, and the feels. But yeah, no, it was really nice to really just with his wedding planning and the wedding and our planning for this big trip. It's been really hard to spend time with family, especially him. So it was just really nice. I enjoyed that. And also, was it yesterday? A couple of days ago?
Last night.
Our friend Patrick and Joryl were in Paris at the same time we were, and we got to spend an evening with them as well. So it's really nice just to see friends wherever we are, and wherever we are, and hopefully more of you can come out and meet us out, because we really miss you guys. We love you all, friends, family. You all mean a lot to us, so hopefully you can meet us the next location.
What about you?
That pretty much ends our favorite of Paris video. You know what to do. Subscribe, notifications, like,
follow,
questions, corrections.
Thanks, guys.
Bye.